What's up, everybody? I'm CC the Queen. I gotta do a better intro than that. Honestly, do people do intros? Cue, title, or lack of one. Anyway, I'm gonna be doing my makeup. I don't claim to be a makeup guru or anything at all. Since I've been working on things and thinking about different ideas that this would be the best way to describe that, especially since I'm making up my channel, and well, I guess we're making up our channel and we're figuring things out. So I've been really trying to figure out what's the best thing for us and all that, like what's going to be the best way to start things, and also what would be the most interesting thing for a channel. This is moisturizer, by the way. It's like the Equate kind. You're supposed to moisturize before you do your makeup, I guess. I've been told that. I have no idea. I've just been told by everybody to make sure you do your neck. I have this insecurity about doing this channel, I really do. I want this to be fun. That's my biggest goal, is to have a good time doing this and just see what comes of it. Moisturize me. I don't know if any of you guys watch Doctor Who, but I watched Doctor Who. By the way, this is a Fun shirt. I don't know if you guys remember Fun. I don't know who watches this channel, but pretty much this is an old Fun shirt my sister gave me. She had spares, so I've seen them live, or at least I saw them before they stopped being a band, and they were pretty good. I like them a lot. I'm trying to stand so far up front that you guys can't see the fact that there's a camera right here. But I also like the effect of having this mirror thing back here, because I can actually see you guys through it a little bit. Let me see if I can do that. Ah, I can see you. I told you I can. Anyway, I noticed in my last video that I had like no makeup on, and I was concerned. I was like concerned about how I looked. But the thing is that I really want to be genuine with you all, so you know, this is kind of part of that. We need BB cream, which is more moisturizer plus yeah, this is the CoverGirl kind, but I don't really care. I don't really use brands. I just use whatever I can afford. Yesterday I filmed a Let's Play of Deltarune because I'm a nerd. I don't know if you guys are gamers at all, but I feel like I play a fair point of video games. I also really eventually would like to make some. I think that'd be really fun. The interesting thing about making video games is that they're not really looking for writers, they're looking for developers. So, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that. That's just the research that I've done, is that you kind of need to know how to code in order to just try to lean forward. I'm sorry you guys can see the camera, you guys shouldn't. Anyway, I think it's like a really cool medium, and I've always thought that it would be so fun to work for I don't know, Valve. I really love their games, so you know. So yeah, Deltarune's gonna come out tomorrow. I wanted it to come out really soon, but I had some personal things come up to where I couldn't play it on Halloween. How was you guys' Halloween, by the way? I hope it was good. So I got an Ulta kit for Christmas or something like that, an Ulta full body whatever makeup kit. Oh god, I need to find a brush. Give me 1 second. I'm back, bitches. So this is my little makeup bag. It says girls just want to have fun, and it looks really iridescent, so you can see it. I'll probably flip this footage so you can actually read this. I'm gonna do some contouring. I'm not gonna say that I do it well, but this is what I'm gonna do. You know. Anyway, so I was sitting there. That's not even the right place. God, I don't even know if I've done enough of this because I've just been talking about thinking about it. I really want to try a bunch of different things in this channel, and we're gonna see if Let's Plays are the thing to go or if it's gonna be something else. That's why it's really important for you guys to tell me what you like and what you don't like. Look at my silly face. I look ridiculous. You can't even, I guess you can't, I can't even tell a little bit. I look wacky. It's important that I know what is interesting, what's not interesting, because I'll just keep making garb content, and this is supposed to be fun for everybody, so if you don't tell me, then I'll never know. So if you like this, feel free to say something, or if you hate it, I'll never bring you into my bathroom again. Fair enough. That's what I want to do. I want to have complete honesty about what's going on with our stuff. My face is covered in sparkles. It's hilarious. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. I want to make sure that I upload consistently. However, because I'm not used to doing that, I have to figure out how to make it work for me. I see oftentimes all these different YouTubers who are A, more successful than me, B, have done this for however long they've done this for. It's crazy to think about how they do it on a really consistent basis, like people who upload every single day. And I can either upload every single day and give you not great content, or I can focus on doing better things. So, I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out my way with it and see how that goes. Once again, I don't think I've given myself enough headroom, but, you know, it's fine. So I don't even know how much everybody notices all these contouring things. I feel like very bizarre whenever I walk around with contouring, because I feel like I notice it and nobody else does, so I feel insane. It's interesting to think about where I'm going to be in a couple of years, as far as where this channel's going to be and what I want, where I want it to go, but as long as we're making progress and making things consistently, that's all that matters. Watching my last video was really interesting because I realized how hard it was for me to actually speak on camera and how difficult all of that process was for me. I mean, it took me probably like 2 weeks to actually get back to working on it and then a few days to cut it. So I'm gonna try to reduce that production time. It comes from A, I want to make sure everything's good, and B, I've never done this before. So I look like a person still. I should probably put some concealer underneath these bags under my eyes. So in general, life's been interesting. I'm a senior in college, so I'm trying to wrap up my year, which is wild in itself. I was really nervous last year about making everything happen. I look like I'm putting sunscreen on. I wonder how much this is going to reveal about how poor I am at makeup to the world. Doing something you've never done before seems like it's going to be impossible. It just seems like you can't, like you have no idea where to start. You have no knowledge of where it's going. But overall, things work out. It's funny, I have 4 mirrors, have to use the hand mirror to do it right. I'll try it this way. You'll actually see me try doing it. Oh my god. For some reason, I can't do it that way. When I was actually learning how to do my eyeliner, so you can see the comparison, that's the ones I'm working on. I started doing it in the car on the way to school because I would never wake up on time. I'm very used to doing it on the fly. Therefore, when I actually have some time to sit down and talk, or just to do my makeup, it's very difficult for me to do it in the actual mirror that's standing right here in my face. I am no beauty guru. I mean, look how different that one looks in comparison to this one. Well, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure this problem out. I might put a video in here for fun. I hope you guys like the video of the week thing, channel of the week thing, because I love sharing about things I'm watching, and I would love to know what you guys are thinking about. About this makeup thing is that I am renowned for my eyeliner. Renowned, I tell you. And nobody understands that, like, I mean, I guess people who do eyeliner understand, like, you're just really covering up mistakes. See, for example, if you look at my eyes right now, this one is way different than that one. I have to somehow make them more similar. Either by fucking up the one I did right, or by making a hybrid of the two. Yeah, so these are 2 different styles of winged eyeliner. This is more, okay, this eye is more like what I've been doing lately. So you can see it's like kind of perfect. It kind of points out with this. It's not a huge thing. This is what I used to do. I used to do this kind of eyeliner. Sorry, it's hard to close. For some reason I can close my this eye, but I can't really close that eye very well. So yeah, so okay, so you see how it's like kind of points up in a different way? Neither are inherently bad, it's just that I like the other one better. Just because, you know, I'm not 16 anymore for me, and that's what I would do all the time. People would be like, wow, you're so good at your eyeliner. I'm like, it's because, I don't know, I just put effort into it. And I think that on some level, that's just how life works. So yeah, makeup wipes are the best. I love them. They help you do your thing, do better on your eye stuff. People don't see the mistakes that you make. They only see the final product. So it's interesting because right now I mean I write and I make films and stuff. I do filmy things in general. And the funny thing about all of that is that no one actually, it's a completely different experience for me to watch something I've made. Oh, we're gonna have to fix that. It's a completely different experience to watch something that I've made versus how someone else sees it. So one of the interesting parts about this channel that I'm trying to implement at least is you seeing what I see. When you're watching a video, you see the world that someone else presents to you. However, that's not exactly entirely accurate. I think that YouTube right now is going through this change of trying to make things more genuine, or at least more to life, where you're just seeing it happen. However, I think another important element about that is to see all the cracks. You should know that I like filmed a different video before this, and you should know that this is what my bathroom looks like. You're sitting in it. This is my mouthwash. This right here is coconut oil for oil pulling because I have yellowish teeth. So, I think it's important for you to know who I am, and I think that YouTubers are seeing that because playing a character that's kind of yourself but not exactly yourself wears on you, and you see it in different channels in Burnout. See now that they're kind of both the same. Hello? I'm trying to see if it'll catch me. There she goes. Okay. So they're kind of similar. They're similar enough that you wouldn't, in the street, you wouldn't say like, oh, she's terrible. I feel like that's what people do whenever they see poor makeup. I know that's not a real thing, but I feel that. Crazy, right? I don't think people understand how much it all comes into play, or how much work there actually is in the process that you make something. My goal is to do this as painlessly as possible, as simply as possible, and for you to see exactly what I see. At the same time, you're going to interpret this as much as you're going to interpret it. You're gonna have feelings about me, and I'm gonna have feelings about you. That's just the way things are. My focus was that you see exactly, frame to frame, what I'm looking at and what I'm experiencing. These are my eyes. Look at them. Aren't they fabulous? I had to do my eyebrows, and I'm also gonna do mascara, and then we'll soon we'll wrap up. Also, while we're sitting here, vote down below. Wouldn't that be a crazy idea? I pitch you. What if there was an interactive makeup video where you got to choose what they did, and so you would have like a choose your own makeup guru video kind of thing. So you would decide based on what you thought which makeup to use, and then you would click that and they would do that. That's where VR is going. I'm gonna choose this. I'm running out of this makeup, that's why I took it. I'm gonna put music in here. Well, of course I am. You know, you're already listening to it. It's down there. You can hear it in your headphones, and you're like, oh wow. Wow! But in the future, if you have any tunes you think that would go good in things, or things that you think I would like, or music you just want to hear in the background of me doing whatever, hit me up. The best part about YouTube is its interaction, I think. The fact that you get immediate response to how you're doing, how the content is, and what the deal is. One day, Jeffree Star is going to see this, and ashamed he will be of my skills. God. What did you guys do for Halloween as far as costumes? I didn't do jack. I love Halloween. Halloween's one of my favorite things. Or at least one of my favorite holidays. It's like, I don't like scary stuff. I did actually watch a lot of scary movies, but I'm more like a spooky person. Like, I like Corpse Bride and Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is actually, point made, Beetlejuice is actually really frightening. I hadn't watched it in a little bit, and I watched it very recently, and boy. I actually even watched The Craft, which is a little scarier than I remember it being. I'm actually planning on doing an analysis of The Craft because I think it's going to be an interessant. I did a little bit of French when I was in high school. You can tell by just by looking at me that I know French. I wanted to do an analysis on The Craft because the occultism is always what I'm the most interested in, like the lore they're setting up. They lay down a lot of information, and I remember reading a long time ago that the person who wrote the screenplay actually worked with someone who's actually a witch, and I was like, oh, well, that's interesting, because how much does that actually add up, and is that factually true? Yeah, and I've been looking into it, and it's really interesting the impact that movie has, at least on the occult and people who practice witchcraft. Why am I doing bunnies? Because they're about nature. At least people who are in Wicca. There you go. Hop it on. It's so hard to come up with things to say for this long. So here's what I'm going to show you. A trick that I do that may or may not be a real thing. Here's my thing. You're gonna stare into my eyebrows and you're gonna say, what the fuck is that? I'm gonna explain it to you. So, I don't have an eyebrow brush. I don't have one. So, what I do, I use a makeup wipe to carve, the eyeshadow that I use for my eyebrows. So, I carve the eyebrow that I want. Oh, wow, you didn't think of that. You didn't think you're gonna learn tips today, did you? From fucking me, of all people. You can, like, do a fine point. See where I come from, you see where I go. Whatever happened to Cotton Eye Joe? One time, when I was in, I was, freshman year, I thought of, like, a great horror script that I wanted to pitch, which is about Cotton Eye Joe being like a legend. Instead of it being like a positive, fun track, he's actually a horror villain. You know, whatever happened to Cotton Eye Joe when you discover that he's like a mass murderer or something like that? Not all of them are gonna be winners, guys. And look at my eyebrows. They're amazing, incredible. Or something. Or something. That's the right answer. Fun fact about how to do that, if you don't have a brush and you don't want to buy one, and even though it's been months and you should have bought one a long time ago, yeah. Ta-da! Feel free to fact check me on this one, guys. I don't know if it actually works. I just know that I do it. This used to freak me out a lot when I have very sensitive eyes. I don't know, you wouldn't know that, of course, but I do. So, it took me a long time to actually be able to wear contacts because it's really hard for me to get into my eyes. However, I've learned how to do it and I have them. I do sometimes, but I really like the way my glasses make me look, so I've been wearing those pretty frequently. Ba-bam! There she is. Glasses or no glasses, you can vote in the comments. This is my makeup. I actually should fix that really quick. I'm just gonna do that. I wonder if you'll see the cut. Touch-ups for my fuck-ups. So yeah, there you go. Now she's operating. This is actually me getting ready, by the way. It's not like this isn't a game. What smell does she smell like? Well, it's a Gabe store brand called Secret Love Kisses. We do what they do. There you go. Ah, there you go. Now I'm officially into the beauty guru. Whatever. Just in case you want to know how to do this tutorial at home, this is Maybelline Master Precise all day. I like the kind of eyeliner that actually is a brush underneath here, which is nice. I also use NYX Liquid Shade. Pretty cool, pretty cool. This is the old thing that I talked about earlier. It comes from like a big pack. You can probably find better. Keep knocking things in my sink. So yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate you much. I'm gonna try to upload as frequently as possible. Well, you know, time will tell how easy or uneasy that will be. I appreciate you guys so much for the views that I have. I look forward to reading your comments. So, thank you, kings, queens, and royalty of YouTube. I'll see you in the future. Hit me up if you need anything. I'll video out tomorrow, I guess.
I'm trying to let you know it's alright.